Mind proceeds all to state. Chief, they are all mind. Is with an impure mind, a person speaks or acts, suffering follows him. Indeed, in prisons, in the UK, there are a number of prisons that have Buddha gardens with a Buddha statue surrounded by flowers and greenery. And most of the prisoners or the officers who like to sit in front of the Buddha are not Buddhists, but they say, I don't know, it just makes me feel calm. It just makes me feel good. It's just a pleasant rest from the crazy atmosphere all around. So these are an oasis of peace. And this is something which is provided by a Buddha statue, well made, like this one is, for people even of other faiths or of no faith at all. So it's a very powerful and wonderful gift to give any community. But the question may arise, well, why do we have Buddhas? And why do people bow to Buddhas? And of course people from some faiths will be very dismissive or critical of people who bow to statues of any kind. And my answer to this criticism is it would be equivalent to criticizing someone looking at an iPad and saying, or on your telephone, and saying you're spending hours a day looking at pixels on a screen. How stupid can that be? How superstitious? But of course, the pixels are merely the means by which we convey, which we receive information or entertainment or whatever it might be. The point is not the pixels themselves. And similarly, the criticism, or you're just bowing to a lump of stone, or you're just bowing to wood. This is the same kind of criticism as you're just staring at pixels. Because it's not the stone itself, it's not the wood itself primarily, that is the reason, of course, that we bow to Buddha statues, that we show reverence, that we light candles, that we light incense, and so on. It's because of what this object means, its significance. There is a reason why stone is used and is very popular, because stone, through its nature, gives us a sense of solidity and strength of purpose. It's an unmoving feeling that you get when you look at any block of stone, but especially when sculpted in this masterful way. So we are trying to, in creating Buddhist art, and in particular Buddhist images, we are trying to convey something of the essence, something of the values of Buddhism. As I think you probably know, in the time of the Buddha himself, he did not allow any images to be made of himself, but he did allow people to pay homage to the Bodhi tree because of his gratitude to the Bodhi tree. And this was the place of enlightenment. So bowing to a Bodhi tree, again, is not bowing to a tree, but a symbol of enlightenment. So after the Buddha passed away, in the early centuries, there were no Buddha images, no Buddha statues. And if any of you have been to the stupas at Sanchi, for example, you will notice that the figure of the Buddha is not present in the recreations of different episodes in his life. but the Buddha Rupa and the Buddha statues first appeared in the far northwest, what is present day Pakistan, Afghanistan, and through the influence of the Greek culture, which was flourishing in those areas at that time. And Buddhists were very impressed by, especially by the images of Apollo.
Vandani Chetiyam Sapatane Supatititam Saririka Dhatu Maha Bodhing Buddha Rupam Sakalang Sada Vandami Chetiyam Sapatane Supatititam Saririka Dhatu Mahabodhi Buddharupam Sakalang Sada. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Invite the guests and gathering to an inspiring talk on smart minds. I am honored to welcome the most honorable Ajahn Jayasaru Mahatera, a simple British monk and internationally acclaimed Buddhist teacher, bringing timeless wisdom to the challenges of modern youth, focus, stress, technology, success, and meaningful living. A rare opportunity to learn how to live wisely in the digital world. I also take this opportunity to welcome Most Venerable Kasapa Mahatera for this program. I also welcome the Venerable Ananda Thera. I take a moment to welcome
leaders and enlightened youths to create a welfare state on the edifice of democratic secular India. With this note, I request respected Principal Dr. Mahalinga Vimandi sir to welcome the dignitaries and gathering. Thank you.
a very good morning to one and all. Respected Treasurer Sri R. Krishnamurthy, who gave the thumbs up to all the plans. I take this opportunity to welcome Sri S. Shivmallu and Dr. B. L. Vinesh, trustees of BMBL Federation, for their unwavering support throughout this project. I welcome our Chief Academic Mentor, Dr. N. C. Shivprakash, and Senior Research Advisor, Dr. L. M. Patnaik, to this occasion. I also welcome principals of our sister institutions, deans of various departments, administrators, managers, HOS, HOPs, faculty and staff, fraternity, my dear students, invited family members and members of press and media to this event. I hope this program leads to enlightened opportunity of life in the days to come. Thank you, all.